Decided to go to Houston. Garrett Cole grew up a Yankees fan. Has lost in the College World Series to Whit Merrifield, and Whit will be at second base with a leadoff double.
Missed it by a couple feet.
Salvi saw one pitch and ball. Just made contact. Couldn't tell by the swing. Out of play. Got him with a slider away. That is out number one in the fourth inning, and we're going to pause. Vinny Pasquantino with a runner at second. Build. Ended up having a good long at bat with Cole in the second inning. Out of play.
You know,
there are places to pitch in this ballpark.
Sure enough.
Get carried away with 1 and 2. Still one out in the bottom of the ninth. Pasquantino hits it to a hole. Hicks is one of the strongest arms in the league. So Witt's
like he's the babe of the Royals. He's keeping it away from him.
a little bit inside. And now they're going to say that Hunter made contact. 0-2
throw you off. He's going for the strikeout there. In the game this year.
How about Matt taking the skill of sign stealing out of the game? The pitcher be in control of the device. Called third strike. And Garrett Cole has 4 scoreless innings with a 3-0.
It's a strike. Now, Paul, you look at he has just 9 home runs and 35 ribbies. He's hitting .223.
Every time when the ball gets there, Josh Donaldson, a lot of times, if you watch him from almost kind of rocking back and forth, I don't think that he's found that perfect timing yet. Where he
Benintendi walked in the second inning, still looking for his first Yankee hit. Pitch outside.
The series again without thinking of that unbelievable breakup in the Yankees, and we just saw the Brett thing. We saw the fight last night. It's that you see these teams hated each other.
Fly ball deep center field. Isbell almost sent him into left field, and it was considered legal. Now you can't go anywhere near.
To be able to be the guy to avoid contact at second base, you would think it'd be the other way around after
the fifth. That adds up to 3-0 Yankees as we go to the fifth. Aaron Judge has hit his game. Nick Prado leads off against Cole in the first pitch. Having the signs put down the old-fashioned
old school, right?
And Nito convinced, and he pitched very well, 7 shutout innings. But afterward he said, yeah, I can do it out of the game. Do you hear what he's saying?
Well, I hear what he's saying is Cole steals signs, right? But using pitch count.
Because he's saying he eliminates it by being.
Is my point, right?
True.
You're
right.
actually going old school signs. I just think that Paul and I know that I wouldn't argue with Max Scherzer at all. You do whatever you have to do to be successful.
Well, I think Yadier. Swing and a miss. Isbell.
That's how they should do
Tell
it.
you what.
For guys like Boomer Wells, who wanted his catcher to call every pitch. He didn't want to. So it changes night to night depending on who's out on the mound. Obviously, Cole, Scherzer,
Isbell, he shook off twice to get to that fastball for a strike.
He's 2 for 2, the young man. The other one should have been an error, but
Shook off Higgy twice to strike out Isbell, and now gives up a.
I was thinking about this earlier, John, when a pitcher insisted on shaking you off and throwing the pitch he wanted, and then it.
percent quality.
Well, my point is, it kind of validates that you're not a good. You should have listened.
That's a terrible question. You know the answer. And talk about how great he was, and then other nights when he didn't have a good acting inning. We shouldn't have thrown this pitch, and I'm sitting there like, you got to be kidding me, right?
Didn't have any problem with that.
Oh,
Just talk to the umpire, tell him to call it off the outside corner, get me for
Game back there.
It's sharply to short, and it eats up IKF, goes into center field. Slow roller, going to be a tough play. Pointing to the Royals dugout saying that he is safe. And it looks like Cole thinks that.
All of a sudden with 2.
You saw Rizzo's reaction too. It was like, really? I couldn't.
Oh, they're going to overturn this.
Should make there. Yeah, with Merrifield coming up.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe.
The Merrifield. Fouled away, 0-1 for 31 straight innings. 3 straight shutout.
It's a tough time offensively, but that's the second longest streak in franchise history. This just goes to show you their offense is really struggling.
First, then double to right center. Yankees lead 3-0, but
The outer half. Make it 4. Slider down.
Flash, I think he got away with an 0-2 pitch.
the 1-2. Line drive, it's a base hit over the lead. Moving to third is Melendez. It's a big 2-run single for Merrifield. And now the Yankees
Will cost you, and that's what happened. And Flash, I do agree with Whitfield. We've talked on Merrifield. We've talked. He's just a good hitter, and if you
try of Rizzo, 2 runs will score. Sitting in the dugout as Perez fouls it away.
Yeah, obviously, a guy who was cruising, you were thinking would give the Yankees 7 innings. Now that might be.
High fly ball, deep left center. Going back run for Perez, and the Royals have taken a 5-3
an hour, but it's supposed to be on the inside corner. You're going to see it leaks out. Home runs last year, just coming off the IL today. I guess that answers the question.
Incredibly frustrating when you get 2 quick outs here in the 5th inning.
To the baseball, and you look at, like I said last year, led the American League.
Made, and then Perez with a moonshot.
Paul, it takes a special kind of hitter.
RBIs, and he was 7th in the MVP voting. I don't get it as a catcher.
Errors, but plays that the Yankees know they should make. And in the bullpen, grounded up the middle, kind of Falefa. We're halfway through. Royals up by 2. Tag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Post your picture to social media. Reflects your love for the Yankees. We might spot. So the Royals have picked up Bubic, and he starts off IKF with. As that one's popped up on the right side. Pasquin.
You have to look at the little things. And something that Chris Bubic Count goes from 0 to a home run. The inning would snowball on him. Gave up a home run to Rizzo in the first. Fired 6 in a row. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's what you want to see.
Fastball swung on and missed.
They're set that up.
Now he looked like
No, and you want to try not to show any emotion.
struck out on a curveball in the first inning, and then he took a 4-pitch walk in the third. Right, good fortune for him. Move on, and now he's 2-0 on LeMahieu. And LeMahieu hits it to center field. Isbell is there.